All right, Bugs. I am super excited. I just got my new Gazelle Ultimate T10.
Congrats.
Thank you. I'm a little nervous though. I'm not mechanically inclined. Tell me first, is there anything I need to be aware of for my first few rides out there?
For sure. So first few rides, the bikes always have a break-in process where the parts get to know each other. Maybe the brakes might have a little bit of a noise in there. Maybe the gears aren't quite perfect. Could be a really quick fix. Give us a shout. Could need a little bit more, but typically in those first few rides, things do change, but it's no cause for concern if you go, oh, I didn't hear that before.
What about for the long term? Are there times of year where I should be bringing it in for service or mileage benchmarks? When should I be concerned?
For sure, it really depends on use, the weather, what kind of riding you're doing. EMTBs are very different than like an active leisure Jody Sunnyside ride. But having said that, 6 months, 600 miles are a good metric to kind of go by. Time of year, a fall service if you've had a long summer of EMTB riding, spring service to get it back up to snuff after a winter of just sitting around.
And I've heard rumblings that Bosch makes it pretty easy to gauge that 600 mile mark. I know I've got an odometer in my display too, which is great. Is there a wrench icon that comes up? What can I expect there?
For sure. So we did do a great video to check out about how to use the purring display because there's a bunch of hidden gems of data in there. It does have a service light that we programmed to come on at those intervals. The date, time, not so much, but the mileage, for sure. The little wrench will come on to say, hey, if you've been riding this much, that's awesome. Give us a shout just to make sure the bike's working great.
And then, is there anything that I can do on my own to make sure this puppy keeps running smoothly?
Actually, we did a killer video on that, how just as a rider and user, how you can take care and keep your machine running nice and smooth for years to come.
Sweet. Thanks, Bugs. I'm all
Yeah.
set.